Okay, we are back, and we're going after the middle finger. 300 paces away. Ooh, got bodies already. Oh, shoot. Get crazy. This guy empty? Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Alright. Now, I don't know if I cleared this community yet already. No, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I was reading that one and then reading that one. Okay, no, this is leading me back to the constable. I don't want to go back to the constable. All right, so I'm 400. All right, so I'm going to go this way anyway. They both take me this way anyway, so. All right, fine. We're not 300 paces away. We are 400 paces away as of now. All right. Now, we can move a little faster. I just don't want to I don't want to run right into a bunch of enemies, so be somewhat cautious. I'm going to get here, get to the cross section. And from the cross section, well, that's the constable. I'm not going there. I'm closer to, yeah, I'm definitely closer to that guy. So we're going this way. We're going to take a quick look at the map. All right, and we're headed in the right direction. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. So we're going to go that way. Okay, well, here we go. No, that's Constable Reyes. We're not going there. We're going this way. No, what's the way to this one, to this guy? I want to go to that one. All right, so let's take a quick look at the map again. Yeah, so it's not really, it's not really a path. So we're going off the map then. All right, okay, looks like there is some. I think that I've done this wreckage already. I think so. All right, so we're going kind of this way. Now, I'm hearing something. Okay, I don't want to run into primals. If that's primals, I'm going back. Okay, those are primals. I'm not going that way. Yeah, I'm not ready for primals. Primals are tough. Primals are very tough. Okay, so I'm going up here this way. I think it's on this side of the stream. Now, let me take a look at where I'm at on the map. All right, I'm going off route. I want to go here. I want to go here. All right, set active. I want to go here. Here, this is the way I want to go. That's the way I want to go, but that takes me past primals, and primals will suck all my ammo. Yeah, that takes me. Primals have way too many hit points. I'm trying to go to the geothermal plant either. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now, because I'm totally not where I want to be. That's not where I want to do. Totally not where I want to be. All right, so it looks like I have to do certain things I have to do. All right.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, there's a lot going on here. Looks like I'm gonna wind up going in the other. I'm gonna do the other one first. So we're gonna go ahead and go do this one. Double check the map. That's going in the wrong direction still. I want to get up there. Yeah, there's a whole lot's going wrong with this travel. I'm not going the way I want to go. All right, now, what's this? Every new settlement is a chance for me to get my face shot off, so I have to be careful. I'm not reading anybody on my scopes. Not reading anybody in town. I've got open doors, which usually means I've been here already, so I'm just gonna go through. Got a container I don't think I looted. I'll take that. Okay. Now we're gonna go up into these hills this way. Now, alright, well, it looks like this is the way to go. Excuse me. Okay, we'll go. Canids.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Well,
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay, where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Um, Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Upbeat, a little strange, loves Rizzos. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in a marauder camp.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, marauder camp? Is she alright?
Um, she's become one of them. Calls herself Queen of the Marauders.
Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of Warriors. That's your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Okay. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Okay, let's change the subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be. And I will loot your kills. I will loot your canid kills. And is this one? Yes, it is. Okay, that's weird. All right, so we're going into town. And what do I got going on here? This is Deserter, Durando. Not going to worry too much about that. Okay, let's go talk to this fella.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Uh, I'm told one of your members gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Okay. Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Okay. Hold on, there was something else.
Hey, I got time.
Okay, I've got more questions about Zoe.
I'll help if I can.
And any chance you can lend me that copy of the Mass Marketeer?
Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
Zoe's living with marauders nearby. I need something to tempt her back to camp.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, sprat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of the Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all.
Okay. Look at my face. Do I look like I give a damn about your show?
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go, latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
Okie doke. Let's see what you're selling, by the way.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Ew, and no, thank you. We're going to sell all junk. Okay. My merchant skill is equal to the value of my best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Excellent. Sell. Let's sell. What can I sell? I don't really want to sell any guns. I'm breaking those down. Oh, I want to sell the pristine stuff that I don't need. So I'm gonna sell this pristine trip blade. I have another pristine trip blade. We're gonna sell that. Okay, armor. Okay, I don't need that. Food stuffs. I just want to sell this 0G thing. Right. And range sway, I don't need that. Weapon spread, don't need that. Mind attributes, don't need that. Armor rating, don't need that. We're not gonna, attributes, don't need that. Okay. Harmful status effects, don't worry about that. What's this one? Weapon attack, don't care about that. Ability cooldown, meh. Natural health regeneration, that's fine. Alright. So we're good. Now. Okay. Okay, let's talk to this one.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll lift you up. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
You know that's how the devil
Excuse me,
introduces
Miss
himself.
McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okay. Excuse me. Reed sent me to make peace with you. Oh, is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Okay. Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Okay, that was poetic. Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator, and I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Depends on what you call a hero. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Yeah, that is actually a reason to trust them, not a reason not to trust them, because I trust her more than I trust you. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
What have you got against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them, Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed is just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Oh, you know I will. Just don't assume that my conscience is going to agree with you. That is a terrible mistake for you to make. Okay. Don't like what happened with the sound there. What's this? This isn't the way out of town, is it? This is the doctor's office. Ooh, okay. Well, what's in the doctor's office? Ooh, I don't want to steal from these people. They don't have much yet, as of yet. So, ooh. I mean, I don't like the idea of stealing from people who don't have much. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Don't like the idea of stealing from folks who ain't got much. I'm kind of just gonna get out of here.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Nature often is. Nature often is.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Is that Thomas?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Which one's Thomas? Which one's Thomas? You said, oh, that's Thomas, but I don't see Thomas. Oh, he's over here.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Oh, I'm not from town. I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground, buddy.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Well, that's not actually engineering. It's never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Okay, today's your lucky day. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
I found part 1, found it in the community center archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Okay, and hold on, I've got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Yeah, don't forget that. Okay, I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
All right, and I should go. All right, so I'm gonna get out of town here, get my gun up, and we need to. Okay, I think there's another one right there. Okay. This one right there. Get rid of these so I don't accidentally set one off. Oh, and we didn't get one. We missed one. Just what I was trying to avoid. My ears are ringing now. That's awesome. All right, I believe I need to get on the other side of this river, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And this might be the cave I was worried about before, the cave where there's a
Okay, keep him quiet.
cave where there's the cave exit, someplace dangerous. This may be and it may not be. Who knows? All right, now. Okay, what's this one? There's a dead guy here. In the grass. Got it. Oh, what did you run in there for? That wasn't what we needed. That wasn't. Okay. Our body went down for a minute there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna loot bodies. We don't need to crouch anymore. Loot all figurine. Nope. Yep. Hunting rifle. All right. Hey. Oh, I got the. I already got his digit that I needed. Our body's slowly healing. All right, I go in. All right, this looks like this cave doesn't have a whole lot of weird looking mushrooms. Look like the tops of burgers, but then a lot of mushrooms do. Interesting echoes. Got a shot cannon. All right, in a minute, we're gonna check the weapons because what's this bullseye? He's got a trip blade. Okay, ooh, what's this? Dervish mist. Okay. We'll take that. This is Untime's barrel thingamajig. Marauder thug. Anything else? Okay, so we're gonna check because that might be Parvati's weapon might be in need of an upgrade. So we're gonna go to Parvati and we're gonna check her weapon. She's got a shot cannon that's level 14. So this is a shot cannon that's level 7. Really? Doing 37 damage. Her shot cannon is doing 14 damage. Whoa. To level 9. And this one is level 7? What? Wait a minute. So this is a level 7 shot cannon that's doing 37 damage. A level 7 cannon doing 37 damage versus a level 9 shot cannon doing 14 damage? How is the lower level weapon? How is the lower level weapon is doing significantly more damage? I gotta put that in. Yeah, 41 damage and 12 damage. What? Why is the damage lower? I don't understand why the damage is different when I equip it. That's 14, and now this is doing 37 damage when it was doing more before. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe I put a mod on this weapon. Yeah, I did put a mod on this weapon. So yeah, there is a mod on it, but whatever. I don't know. It's confusing. Now we've got a very damaged. Um, it's the weapon. What's wrong with this weapon? What's up with this weapon? Because I don't know what that background behind it means. It's a condition is almost down to half. Special effect, but it's got a special effect on it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. And we're moving on to... We've got to go. We're going on through... Alright. Why am I moving so slow? Am I overloaded now? Am I really overloaded again? Alright, I'm gonna check. Inventory. Yeah, I'm 91 of 90. Alright, so I'm overloaded again. So I gotta scrap something. So we're gonna take one of these blades, take this tri-blade right here, and we're gonna hold to break it down. Alright, so I'm not overloaded anymore. Alright, so we're looking at... I want to go to Constable Reyes, I want to go to Birdie Cotton. Alright. Now, how do I get to Birdie Cotton without... Wait, is this the power plant? I think this is the power plant. Okay, bad things are happening with the sound again. Alright. Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, birds.
Don't mess with us.
Alright. We killed some birds. Bird things. We're going to loot them, because of course we are. And now we're going to keep going. We're going to wind up overloaded, I know that. Okay, so it's right over this hill. Right over this hill. What's this? God, dog it. Primals. Right over this hill, but between me and them is primals. It's right there, too. I don't think that there's a way for me to get... And that's a behemoth. That's a big one. We're going to try and sneak past them. Alright, so far they're not alerted. Stay far away, stay crouched, and move slow. Alright, looks like we made it. past the primals. That behemoth would have chewed us up. Now we're really close to where we want to be. All right. Like we've done a whole lot of what we wanted. Now we're gonna get in and we're gonna try and get into this tall grass here. And we'll reevaluate then. Although it looks like we've got a body here that we might want to loot. And there's a canid. No, that's not. That's not grass. That's not a body. Alright, so there's a canid. I would like my first shot. Ooh, there's a fella. Okay, what was that, another one? Okay, so we've got enemies on multiple sides. Alright, we gotta be careful. I think I'm gonna take this canid out. Alright. There's one. There's this fella. I want to kill this guy. I get this lookout. Alright. So let's loot the lookout. Alright. Now we're gonna move into town. Start looting bodies. Alright, we're vastly overloaded now. Hopefully there's a vendor somewhere nearby I can unload. That or I level up and I can take the ability to fast travel while overloaded. Alright, oh, I got a body over here too. This is, and in fact, that's the body I'm looking for. This. Come on, boy. Give me your loot. Give up your loot, boy. Okay. Here's the body we're after. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this is where we wanted to go. Yeah, usually playing this, I approach from a different direction. I usually approach... Playing this game, I've usually approached from the other direction and sniped him from the tall grass over here. That's the way I've usually done this. Okay, nothing in there. Our body, go, 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 move. Where's the other bodies? Okay, that was disorienting. Alright, so we're gonna check the entire camp now. Loot all the open buildings. Alright. Okay, that was one. That was nice. Oh, really bad. That sound cutting in and out like that. Alright. Okay, that was good. Let's see what this one is. Okay. Okay, we gotta unlock this. And what do we got here? We got a bunch of stuff. Excellent. Okay, and what was in here? We've got this lean-to over here. And we're gonna loot the lean-to. And we're gonna take some stuff. All right, now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in and we gotta scrap a bunch of stuff. Okay, we gotta scrap a bunch of stuff that we don't need. First of all, let's take a look at our weapons versus the enemy. Let's repair all equipped. All right, and now we've repaired all equipped. We got another pistol. That's still, um, oh, that's energy. And I've already got an energy weapon. No, that's not, revolver. Whoa. No, I don't have an energy weapon yet. I've got long guns. I've got damage type heavy. I mean, heavy weapon, ammo type heavy, ammo type energy. Yeah, okay, so I've got an energy, ammo type light, and then a melee. All right. Then we got a plasma cutter here. Oh, we've got the hunting rifle. Now, this is going to become our number one weapon. So, this is the way this works. This weapon is going to be, we're going to swap this with, okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to unequip the saber for now. So, we're going to unequip that. We're going to take now this is heavy, ammo type heavy. Magazine size 6 heavy. Okay. I'm gonna equip that. And this is what I like to call my party starter. I start with this weapon and then switch to the next. We're going to swap that with with number one. All right, and then we're going to assault rifle is going to be our number 2 weapon. And our pistol is going to be our last resort. So the pistol, we're swapping, and it's going into the 4 slot. All right, so that's our. All right, and our number 1 weapon. That's our party starter. All right. So now we gotta go and do our scraps. What is this thing? We've got a light machine gun. I jumped something in my room fell. I don't know what it was. Anywho. Yeah, I don't know what it was that fell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what it was. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna be scrapping some stuff. We're gonna scrap this tri-blade. We're gonna scrap a bunch of tri-blades. I wish I could. Yeah, I can flip sort. So we're gonna scrap all of these common tri-blades. Triplades. I keep calling them tri-blades. All right. We've got a bunch of hunting rifles. We got some sabers. We've got this stun baton I'm gonna hold on to for a little bit. Although the security blade is good. And I've got this lad on stick. Facer's choice. Alright. We're gonna get rid of this one because this is a low. Although what's the money on this thing? Sell value is low. So we're gonna get rid of this stun baton. Get rid of this saber. This saber. And we got a bunch of hammers. Bunch of unremarkable hammers. We're gonna get rid of those sell for a good amount, so I'm gonna sell those at some point. But let's get armor. None of this armor is jumping out at me, so I'm good. So what I'm gonna do is go to the map and fast travel back to town. We'll need to walk back to town. So Can I fast travel back to town? Yes, I can. All right. It slices, dices, and cauterizes the plasma cutter. I think I have one of those. All right. So when we get back to town, we are turning in our quest to what was that? The constable, who is happy to be called a bureaucrat. He took it as flattery. Well, I have a couple of quests I can turn in, and I don't need a gun for any of them. So let's go to Constable Reyes.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
At least you got your health.
Wow, well, your friend don't.
Something to report?
I found. Oh no, here I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Uh, let's hand over Guillerme Antrim's finger.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I got all fingers you want, babe. Okay. Doc Maybell's finger.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Okay, let's do that. Last one. Bertie Cotton.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Okay. What's this, Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Okie doke. How did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Got it. Sounds like marauders have been a problem for a while.
Ever since the company first settled the Vale. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Okay. Marauders seem to like Adrena time.
Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime.
Legally accounted for. Okay, that's all for now. And I'm level 6. Before I level up, I'm gonna go turn in my other quest. We're going to the journal, and it is oh, turn in the medicine. So we're gonna go do that.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Corporate trooper. Martin I just went right by Esther. Okay, walked right by you, kiddo. There we go.
I've got some time.
I've got the medicine you were after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Okay. Never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Okay. I'm curious. Who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay. I'll leave you be. Get to it. Heal the sick. Heal the sick. Now, the last thing we're going to do... Now, I don't think we're going to do it in this episode, but we're going to get Zoe to return. That is going to be how we start off our next episode. So thanks for watching. Please remember to hit the like button on your way out. That really helps the channel. And subscribe if you haven't, because I do need more subscribers. And also... yeah, don't forget to hit the notification bell. I keep forgetting to say that one. And sharing. Sharing is the #1 way channels grow. More people finding the channel is always good. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.